sound. Oh, is it? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I had panic for a second. I thought my microphone wasn't picking up. It was faking me out. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, buddy. It's been a week. I don't know if it's been a week for anybody else, but it's been a week. um, and because I need it to be more of a week, we're doing something I've never done before tonight, which is play Secret of Shadow Ranch on Senior. I have, to the best of my recollection, I've played Legend of the Crystal Skull on Senior Detective like one time. And otherwise, I haven't done any of Nancy Drew games on Senior or Master Detective because it scares me. Not even the puzzles. Like, I'm not that scared of the puzzles usually. It's not knowing what in the heck I'm doing. Like, I have short-term memory loss, and I just am so afraid I'm just gonna wander around lost and have no idea what's going on, get stuck for forever because I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's the thing that makes me nervous about Senior. I'm like, I need that task list, like, to know what I'm doing. Like, I'll do harder puzzles, sure, but I need a difficulty level in between. Can we have like junior 1.5? Like, can I have the partial Senior Detective where I can have the task list and harder puzzles? Like, we need more difficulty levels than just the two. I don't know if anyone else feels that because yeah, that's my feeling. But I want to try to go ahead and get started here so we can make some progress, because I'm gonna have to put my chickens up in a little bit. So I'll have to step away for just a second to do that. But I want to make some progress in the game first. I tried to see if they would go up before starting the stream, but it's still fairly kind of light outside because it's getting dark later now as we get back into spring again. And I opened the back door to see if they were like not outside and I could go put them up. And I opened the door and they're like, one of them was just standing right there. And then my rooster walked out and just started screaming. I'm like, nope, okay, cool. Not going up now. Message received. Got that. Does this mean chat is senior mode as well? No, please no. I will probably need assistance of some kind. At least with remembering what in the heck I'm supposed to be doing. Like, that's part of why I'm starting with this one is because I'm like, hopefully I kind of remember well enough what I'm supposed to be doing that it won't be too bad, but, yeah, you never know. You never know. We're gonna see. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna stop the aggressive banjo music, and we're gonna get the game pulled up. Think.
Dear Hannah, well,
I feel like I might need to bump this up a little bit.
All is not well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on some kind of emergency. They had Dave Gregory, he's their foreman. Dear Hannah,
Oh,
well,
no.
I made it to Shadow
Way
Ranch.
too aggressive on
I'm
music.
afraid all is not well. The Raleighs, the people who
So you guys will have to let me know on the volume.
Welcome to my latest case, The Secret of Shadow Ranch. To
think
start,
this is-
choose junior or
okay.
senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose
here we
gameplay
go.
over. Dear Hannah, well, I made it to Shadow Ranch, but I'm afraid all
Is it
is
scary
not
music?
well. The Raleighs, the people who own the ranch, have been called away on
No,
some kind of
Suki.
emergency.
The sun's going
They
down.
had
I'm
Dave
not
Gregory,
opening
he's
those
their foreman,
curtains.
pick me up at the airport.
Why are
He
you
gave
giving me
me
that
a
look?
phone number, told me to call the Raleighs at that number as soon as I got settled in, and refused to tell me anything else. In fact, he barely said 2 words to me the whole ride to the ranch. What's worse, Bess and George aren't here yet, which is very strange, because even though we had to take different flights, we figured we'd get into Phoenix at about the same time. Being here without them feels odd. After all, the Raleighs are their aunt and uncle, not mine. I wouldn't even be here if Bess and George
spooky
hadn't begged them to
music.
invite me out to the ranch for 2 weeks too. Until about 3 months ago, the Raleighs owned a clothing store. Bess said it was always their dream to sell the store and buy a cattle ranch. I hope they're okay, but frankly, as beautiful as Shadow Ranch is, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this place. Love, Nancy.
I just love how it starts with such spooky music. And then we immediately go to just the ranch during the daytime with the groovy, twangy music. Like everything's super chill. Like, this is not the vibe we just had like 90 seconds ago. Because, like, Curse of Blackmore Manor starts with a very spooky, ominous sort of thing. But, well, the opening letter is less ominous than that was, but like kind of a little bit like it's setting you up for the spooky. This was just like super spooky, and then we just crash dived into not spooky at all. I feel like this theme plays at the ghost town sometimes, and it can be spooky then. But it's not it's not as spooky as the opening letter was, though. Okay. Oh, and when the music is stopped completely, excellent. Why is that horse green? Oh, because it's sick. Got it. Hello, Casey. Glad to see you. Hope your day's going well. I want to look at the inside of the hoof again. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know if anyone else has had their YouTube algorithms put this in front of them before, but I got into watching the like hoof trimming videos of like specifically cows, and it's so cool. Like, it's very fascinating. I feel like I've learned a lot. Watching farrier videos for horses is pretty cool too. But that I'd seen some of. Like, I was more familiar with horses because I grew up around horses. I was, as they say, a horse girl. So, I was more familiar with that. Also, this reminds me of a horse that my aunt has. And she's got the freckled lips like that and everything. And, okay.
That's not the right time. It must be broken.
I think we're gonna need to go talk to people. Because we'll need to get into this desk, I know that. Also, I finally, in a tote of things I had to go through because somebody...
Need those eggs, Nancy.
Somebody peed in the box. Side-eye Suki. So I had to go through all the stuff in there, but, I found my... I can't turn my wrist around that direction. But my little Nancy Drew stationery pad. Which I will need because I'm going to be having to make notes, and I'm already stressed out about that. Is the info in this game super accurate? Or is there a Western Tanager situation? I feel like it was fairly accurate, like what I remember of it anyway. I've not really sat down and just read through these books because, I mean, I kind of read them at one point, I think, but for the longest time I just didn't even read them because I already knew all the horse stuff. So I'm like, why would I read this? So for the longest time as a kid, I didn't put the dots together that was Aunt Bet's name. So I was like, what's Tibet mean? Like, is that just like an expression old people use that I don't know? Like, I was so confused.
Frances Humber. Wonder who she was.
Also, she looks like how old is she supposed to be here? That's what I want to know. Because didn't she run away from home when she was like 17 and then never talk to the family again? So wouldn't that imply she's supposed to be like at most 16 or 17 in this picture?
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot and dry.
Tibet or not Tibet?
Phoenix and surrounding areas will be hot
What
and
would
dry
be Bet's best bets?
mid-90s.
Not some people age quickly. don't think that's how this works. Oh, she was so right. So I was talking to E Mullen streams the other day, and she was commenting about how she just realized for the first time just how aggressively oversized this cow magnet is. And it's like, I had never really thought about it before either, but oh my word, look how giant that magnet is. The banana is huge. Really, all of these are big. Look at the chicken. Like, forget the teeth being the weird part. Why are they so big? I want to make some of these recipes at some point. I've heard so many mixed things about this cake recipe. I want to make it for myself because, like, I've heard people say it turns out pretty alright. Some people say it turns out terribly. Like, it's just all over the place. So I'm very curious. I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Shorty. Oh, well, I always forget how the way he turns around.
Hey,
Oh,
you
buddy.
must be Nancy. I'm the cook, Shorty Thurmond. Welcome to Shadow Ranch. Come on over here and tell me about yourself. You have talked to the Raleighs, right?
Can you guys even hear him over the kazoo?
Is that important?
I promised the Raleighs I wouldn't talk to you until after they did.
Oh my gosh. You still hear him, but kazoo's louder.
Why do you want to talk to me so badly?
Do you have any idea how hard it is to have an interesting conversation with those two guys out there? It's impossible. So
Given
call
I
the
haven't...
Raleighs, then come
Well,
right
okay,
back.
I guess I've met Dave at this point. Okay, we'll go in here and call the Raleighs. I always... Oh, no.
Hello?
Wait,
Hi,
ah,
Bess, it's me. I'm at the ranch. Where are you guys?
you can skip the dial... Like, what, the ring back? What? You can skip that by just clicking directory again? What? I was trying to escape, and I made it worse. Okay.
Very funny. Come on, where are you really?
No,
Oh, this is off to a great start.
Omaha,
We're not even at the hard
Nebraska.
part yet.
The plane had to land here so they could fix some radio problem, and now they're saying it's Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, George.
Now they're saying we may be here for hours.
Did you just discover a speedrun strat? I might have. Like, I'm gonna have to replicate that.
Hours? You're kidding.
Who knows what's really going on? Yeah, no one around here ever gives you a straight answer. So what's
I
going
think
on there?
I've determined that, oh my gosh, the music is so intense right now. I swear, I need to just be streaming anytime I play one of the Nancy Drew games. I can't play them privately anymore because, like, the other day, no, yesterday, I was watching Utterly Rude stream Ransom of the Seven Ships, and, like, I swear, I have talked to multiple people, like, trying to figure out how to replicate the glitch where Bess disappears anytime you try to talk to her at the end of that game. And, like, I don't think anybody's been able to replicate that. And so I have to figure out what's going on there. I still need to replicate the glitch where I broke my game as a kid in Haunting of Castle Malloy. I really want to figure out that one, because I know they patched it, like, it's not an issue in the current version of the game if you bought it through Steam or something. But I need to get out my copy from when I was a kid and install it and try to see if I can do the same thing.
That is a very good question.
Oh my gosh, you've got a mystery to solve, don't you? I can hear it in your voice. What's happened? Tell us.
All I know so far is the Raleighs
I'm trying to
sent one
pick
of
some
their
different
ranch hands
dialogue
to pick
options.
me
I
up
haven't
at the
used this one
airport
before.
instead of meeting my plane themselves.
That is weird. Yeah, that doesn't sound like Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet at all. Are they there at the ranch?
Nope. The ranch hand who picked me up told me I could reach them at this phone number he gave me.
So what'd they say?
I haven't called them yet.
so call them.
Yeah, and as soon as you do, call us.
We're so bored. George just bought a
I
book
was
on
trying to
18th
call them,
century
but
clothing
my
and
brain short
accessories.
circuited.
George did?
It's the only thing in the bookstore here that looked halfway interesting. So if you need to know anything that's even remotely related to 19th century fashion, let us know, okay?
Sounds good to me.
In the meantime, call Uncle Ed and Aunt Bet.
I'm
I mean, not
trying.
only have you got our
You won't let me
curiosity going,
escape.
but we're bored, Nancy. Bored.
I hear ya. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You better.
Try calling Frank and Joe before the rallies. All right. Oh, and I'll try to do the hack that I did before. See if it works. Hello, Holly. Hope you're having a good day. Glad to see you. All right.
What is it this
It
time?
does. Clicking the
excuse
directory
me?
skips
Nancy,
the dialing.
Sorry, I thought you were somebody
What's that
else.
called? The dial back. That is wild. How have I never noticed that before?
Am I calling at a bad time?
Hey, Nancy.
Hi, Frank.
I thought you were this guy we're doing some work for.
You guys are on a case? That's great.
No, it's not. Turns out the guy is a bit neurotic.
Yeah, Hannah, I miss just in general like being able to just chat with Nancy's friends, like talk about what they're up to and stuff and not necessarily like having conversations that may have nothing to do with the mystery, but they're just fun and like expanding the lore of the Nancy Drew Games universe. Like that's so fun to me. Like this with like the guy with the laptop or like when Bess is learning how to cook and um I mean we get some of that in a little bit in some of the newer games. Like Ghost of Thornton Hall has that with Bess and Ned. Trying to think about other ones that have like some of that in the newer games. That's like the first one that comes to mind. Well, I guess Sea of Darkness does too. And no, I'm not talking about Nancy standing Ned up. Um, but like Ned and Bert hanging out and the talk about the chicken and how Bert brings the chicken into the frat house and all that kind of stuff. So like we still get some of that as it goes on, but it's not as prevalent as the early games. So it's definitely something I miss. How did I forget Frank and Joe are phone friends in this game? I can never forget. Well, okay, I say that. I say that. One of the first times I played like replayed this game once I was older, like maybe a few years ago. Like I'd still played it sporadically, but one of the more recent times, like probably 5 years ago or so that I played this game, I was like, wait a second, Frank and Joe are in this? How did I not remember that? Um, it might have been less than that. It might have been more like 3 years ago. No, maybe 5 years ago. I don't know, sometime in there. Um, Also, hello, America. Hope your day's going well. Um, with Bess and Ned side eye. Yep, yep. Test on other games with the cell phone. Yeah, that's a good idea. Optional combos are super fun. Add replayability for sure. Yeah, just in general, having branching dialogue trees is huge for that, which is something else that I miss. Side eye looking at keys that won't let you talk about anything that you're not supposed to talk about. Like everything is required. Um, Extra work to figure out, but not having it definitely changes the vibe for sure. Forgot how much fun it is to call people just for fun. Yeah, that's definitely something I missed in Key. Um,
What does he want you to do?
He wants us to track down his missing laptop. He left it in a
I
restaurant.
always
Only
side
he
eye at
keeps
that.
calling us.
Yeah, like every 2
Uh
minutes.
huh.
He's become a real nuisance.
Maybe you should just quit.
Can't.
Of course you can.
The guy's filthy rich, and if we find that laptop, he said he'd make us filthy rich.
But the real reason we can't quit is he's the son of our mother's best friend.
Yeah, if we quit, we'd never hear the end of it. Uh-oh, we've got another call.
Let him leave a message for the 9 millionth time. So, Nancy, tell us about the ranch.
Um, so depending on how you define optional phone calls, Mid actually has a fair number of them. Um, like, so I want to say because you can call Tegan's boyfriend, and I want to say some or all of that phone convo stuff is optional. You can call Elizabeth Hurst, I think that's her name, the lady from the beginning of the game in Austria. You can call her later in the game and talk through some different stuff with her. That's totally optional. Um, there's some extra phone calls where you can call like Deirdre or the Hardy Boys during the game. Um, and you can get some phone call stuff that's optional that gives you more information about the mystery and lore and stuff, but it's optional to do. Um, so yeah, it's Dr. Hurst. I was thinking her first name was Elizabeth, but could be wrong on that. Um, yeah, there's a number of optional conversations in Midnight in Salem. You can call Tegan's boyfriend after you ask all the questions, and Nancy will be like, "Oh, this is awkward." That's so funny. Yeah, and I know there's a bunch of stuff with the like apothecary puzzles with Lauren that's optional. There's a whole truth serum thing, which I still need to figure out. Um, so it actually has a number of like Easter eggs and stuff that
The
are
Raleighs, you know,
optional
Bess and
things.
George's aunt and uncle, they're missing.
Missing? What do you
I'm having to
mean?
watch
I
the
mean, they're not
sky to
here,
see
and no
how
one will
dark it
tell me where
is.
they are. I
Or the
have their phone number.
chickens.
I'm supposed to call them.
So why haven't you called them?
I thought I'd call you.
Now look, Nancy, Frank and I are witty and charming and interesting and great fun to talk to and all that. But are you nuts? You've got a mystery on your hands. Call them.
Right.
That was amazing. Oh, hello, Em. Glad to see you. Hope the rest of your day's been going well.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs.
I'm
Raleigh.
never
It's
gonna
Nancy
be able to
Drew.
get over that.
Nancy! Are you at the ranch?
Yes, and I'm a little concerned that you're not.
Wait a second. Did the tanager go off? Or is it messed up? I don't remember hearing that one. But maybe I just didn't hear it over the game. Hello, Mama Beat. Glad to see you. I didn't see the tanager. I don't know what happened. Weird. I'll have to check out that after a stream. Hello, Ned. Glad to see you. We got everybody popping in.
Is
I
everything
love
all
that you can
right?
hear the
Oh,
heart
everything's
monitor in the
fine.
background.
I mean, it is now. It wasn't last night, of course.
Everything would have been fine last night if you hadn't made such a fuss.
How could I not make a fuss? There was a rattlesnake in our bedroom, for Pete's sake.
Did you say rattlesnake?
I told Ed to leave it alone and let one of the hands get it out of there, but no, Ed started poking at it with my yardstick, and all of a sudden it leapt up and bit him.
How bad?
Well, his arm swelled up something awful, and he was feeling pretty poorly by the time we finally got him here.
I was fine. She's exaggerating.
Oh, Ed, you wish. Anyway, dear, he's doing much better today, and the doctors think he'll be well enough to go home in a day or so.
I'm well enough to go home right now.
No, you're not. If I don't stay here with him, he'll get up and walk right out that door.
No, I won't.
I thought the beeping was from the train you were about to get off. That's so funny. No, the beeping is the heart monitor from the hospital, which I never caught until, again, like the past few years replaying this game and playing it with headphones on. Because I guess so much of when I played this game as a kid, I was at like the family desktop computer or something similar, or even on my laptop, but I didn't have headphones on. And it's kind of hard to pick up if you don't have headphones on.
What can I do to help you?
Oh, nothing, dear. Absolutely nothing. You just go get a horse from Tex. He's the head wrangler. And go riding to your heart's content. I told Shorty to go ahead with the cookout I
Ooh,
planned for
wedding
tonight.
cakes.
The envelope.
Yum.
Have her take that envelope to
Can I just
Mary.
say, highly recommend Publix
There's
for
an
wedding
envelope
cakes.
in the roll top desk in the den marked
They're
Mary.
very affordable
If you
and
could
very
ride over to
delicious.
Mary Yazzie and give it to her, we'd really appreciate it.
Of course, it helps that yours is for less people. That helps a lot. But a lot of wedding cakes that I've had, like when I've gone to people's weddings, they had some super fancy, expensive place do it. And then the wedding cake is like not actually that good. Like it's really dry and sad. But we got ours from Publix and it was delicious. Very good. What do you think Nancy would invite me to solve a mystery if I wore chaps? Not this.
I'll do it right away. Did you say I'd
Oh
have to
my
ride there?
gosh.
Because of the way the roads are set up around
Never
here,
had a
it
wedding
takes
cake I
longer to
enjoyed,
drive
always
to a
deal.
place for your
Right?
wedding
Like they're
than it
so
does to get
often
there on
bad.
horseback. Dave will tell you how to get
I'm
there.
telling you,
You're gonna have to
Publix.
get the keys
They're
and
on
desk
it.
from him, too.
Oh, that's right. I always lock the roll top. Dave has the key.
They
Oh, dear.
also
It seems like there was something
they
else I
also will
wanted to
do
tell you.
where like
The
you go
horse,
meet with the
Fred.
cake,
Tell her
like the
about the
bakery
phantom
department, and they'll
horse.
give you
Did he say
samples of
phantom horse?
a few that you pick
Yes.
out.
You see, last night we...
Hello, Mr. Raleigh. Time for those tests.
Uh-oh. We have to go. Don't worry about us, dear. You just go have fun. Just be sure to wear a hat and drink plenty of water. It's gonna be another hot one. Bye!
No, wait. Just tell me about the...
Phantom horse? I seem to recall that when I was doing the wedding cake stuff, it's just blank. Oh, I forgot we don't get. Oh no, we don't. I forgot we don't get the journal at all. Oh no. Oh, I'm not prepared for this. I'm gonna die. You like wedding cake, but you're a frosting girly? Yeah, that's fair. Oh no. What if you had to physically write it in your own with your own mouse handwriting? Oh my gosh. Your notes are what you write down. You know what? I don't appreciate any of this right now. I don't appreciate any of it at all. I have no idea what my save names are sometimes. Okay. Very informative. Okay, I think it's dark enough I can put the chickens up. So I'm gonna go put the chickens up, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Yeah, bringing the music back. Not IRL chickens keeping us from the virtual chickens. Yeah, I know, the irony. Not having Bess help shop for chaps in a cowboy hat. Not she can help when she kidnaps you in the middle of the night while Nancy's a ghost at the right all. Oh my gosh. Now, to be fair, Bess says that she kidnaps him, but Bess is at his house, not the other way around, so I have questions about the nature of this kidnapping. So, anyway, yeah, the music is glorious. Probably a good idea to write out your own task list, especially if you're doing multiple streams of this game. Yeah. Yeah. I am gonna have to write down task list stuff.
Tell me you've called the Raleighs.
Beth said something about a phantom horse. Do you know what she was talking about?
That
Sure
did not
do.
sound like Nancy
See,
for a
I was
second.
just about to crawl into bed last night when all of a sudden this glowing horse comes galloping up outside. It stops and rears and paws, whinnying and snorting. Then it just wheels around and gallops off into the night.
Thank you.
It was Dirk
Forgot to press
Valentine's
the button.
horse, you know. Now it's a phantom.
My bad. Yeah, Bess asked if she could spit take in Ned's living room, so she was at his house.
I need those eggs,
Technically his
Nancy.
parents' house, but, you know.
A phantom horse?
Dirk Valentine was an outlaw around here back in the 1880s. Legend has it he was in love with Frances Humber. She lived right here on Shadow Ranch. Unfortunately, her daddy was the sheriff.
Ouch.
Because of him, Valentine was captured and eventually hanged. Ever since, the ghost of his horse has been roaming the desert, cursing whoever sees him with bad luck.
What a great story.
Story? All I
I'm trying to
know
pick
is
options
Ed
I feel like I
Raleigh
don't
sees
normally
the horse,
pick.
and what happens less than 2 minutes later? He gets bit by a rattlesnake. You do the math.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Well. I guess we're gonna talk to Dave.
You talk to the Raleighs?
I sure did. Do you think Ed's gonna be all right?
He'll be okay. Getting bit by a rattler's no picnic, but it sounds like he's out of the woods.
Shorty told me about the phantom horse that appeared just before it happened. Did you see it too?
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Guess you're gonna be asking me a lot of questions, huh?
My hands are really dry. Need to put on some lotion.
I don't know. Why do you ask?
The Raleighs said you were a detective.
Their niece, Bess Marvin? She told them that, and she exaggerates.
I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. We were short a couple hands to begin with, and now with the Raleighs gone and everybody on edge over what happened last night, well, this is not a good time to be visiting Shadow Ranch, that's all.
Can we talk about how hot this guy has to be? Like, okay, hold on. I mean temperature-wise. Because it's like, what, like 90 degrees outside or something? And he's wearing denim with a denim long sleeve shirt and a vest and the bandana. No, I don't mean how... That's not what I mean. I'm not talking about how attractive he is. I'm saying the temperature. Never mind. I'll show myself out.
How do you think that rattlesnake wound up in the Raleigh's bedroom?
I'm gonna have
Probably
ice
crawled in
cream.
through a mouse hole sometime during the day and took a nap.
So
Night times when they're most active. Something the Raleighs found out the hard way.
I am not objectifying this man. I was concerned for His heat stroke risk.
Stop it. Get some help.
Oh my gosh. I can't. Stop it. We are never gonna get through this game. We can't be under control.
Could somebody have put it there?
Guess it's possible. Person would have to know how to handle snakes, of course, but then if you work in the desert, that's one of the things that's good to know.
Hey, what's up, chat? Welcome back. Thank you for joining us.
Oh my gosh. See, heat stroke is a concern in the desert. I have valid concerns. Oh no, what am I preparing myself for? Did you do the other Twisters redeemable? You did.
Dismount.
Oh my gosh.
I talked to my friends, Bess and George. Their plane's been delayed. They aren't sure when they're going to get here.
Sorry to hear that. Well, to be honest, I'm not, really. Driving back and forth to the airport takes a lot of
What,
time.
Suki?
And time's one thing we're all running kind of short of around here.
What? The times one thing we're all running kind of short on felt so existential.
The Raleighs asked me to take something out
Ain't
to
no
Mary
love in
Yossie's, but it's in a
Oklahoma.
den in the roll-top desk, which is locked. They said you had the key?
Sure do. They gave me their key
Not
ring at the hospital.
manifesting
Great,
tomato
thanks.
live. Oh my word. Did the cowboy one go off?
To get to Mary's shop, just follow the trail that goes northeast out of the corral. Can't miss it. And I should probably warn you, she doesn't like the Raleighs.
How do you know?
It's just the feeling I get when I talk to her, that's all.
I'll let you get back to work.
Ma'am?
Oh, you don't have enough Pa Pennies, that's the problem. I don't know if Sleuthy or M are still around, but if one of you are around, can we get some more points for Amy?
I'm sorry you're hallucinating or whatever's going on with you, but I'm not doing cowboy anything. I'm staying as far east as I possibly can. I mean,
Okay, let's just start over.
let's do it again.
Take those notes.
Absolutely.
Go with it.
Let's do it.
Suki. No. Stop eating my plant. Boy! Stop it. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Wait. Damn. Oh my word. No.
So which one are you?
The nice one?
The Raleigh said they were going to be inviting some young ladies out here.
Okay.
I take it you're one of them.
Thanks, Suki's calm down.
I'm Nancy Drew. My two friends haven't arrived yet.
Why not?
Not the why not.
Is that important?
I brought 3 horses in this morning. Hardly
He
fair
sounds
to keep you
so
tied up all
unhappy.
day if nobody's gonna ride them.
So you're in charge of the horses?
I'm the head wrangler. You wanna ride, you come to me. You prove to me you know what you're doing, I may just let you.
How do I prove to you I know what I'm doing?
First thing you're gonna do is never ride unless you're wearing a hat and gloves. And unless you got a full canteen of water. You can wear that hat over there. It's Mrs. Raleigh's. Got a helmet built right in. Her gloves are on the saddle you'll be using. And you can get a canteen from Shorty. Then you're gonna saddle and bridle your horse. No need to brush him. I do that when I bring him in. Then you're gonna lead him to the mountain block in the corral and mount up. Then I'm gonna ask you some questions.
You can't ride outside the corral till you get all the answers right.
If I don't know something, can I just ask you?
Nope. When you're done riding, you're gonna dismount, hook your horse up, take the saddle and bridle off, and put 'em back where you got 'em. Always keep your gloves with your saddle.
Do these horses ground tie?
Yep. If you get off when you're on the trail, don't tie your reins to nothing. Just drop 'em. And barring an earthquake or something, old Bob will stay put.
What'll stay put?
The bay over there. Name's Bob.
That did not
That's who
sound
I'm
like
putting you on.
Nancy.
Did you see the phantom horse last night?
I saw something. Just what? I still ain't sure.
May I go riding now?
Nope. With the Raleighs gone, the ranch is real short-handed. Before you ride, you're gonna have to go see if Shorty's got any chores that need doing. Gotta get a canteen from him anyway.
Talk to you later.
No hurry.
Okay. So we need to go talk to Shorty. Need the hat. Technically the hat is optional, but that's besides the point.
Hello there. You got some friends back there? Hi there. You two aren't too shabby looking either.
Hey there, Nancy. Man, I wish the Raleighs were here.
Me too. It'll be nice to talk to them in person.
I'm really looking forward to you and me sitting down and having a nice
Yeah,
conversation,
definitely Nancy was
especially
more,
with all the weird
like,
stuff that's
chipper
going on.
and
I'm so
energetic
busy
in the
getting
old
all
games.
their chores done in addition to my own that I barely have time to talk to myself, let alone to you. Enough of me complaining. What's up?
Tex said I should get a canteen from you and see if there are any chores you'd like me to do.
Music to my ears. First thing you can do for me is go out to the garden and pick all the ripe vegetables. You know what ripe vegetables look like, don't you?
No, but don't worry, I'll find out.
Good, 'cause if you pick vegetables that aren't ripe yet, I'll be real ticked. You can put 'em in the vegetable basket that's hanging outside. And one more thing. Sometime today, I need you to build a cooking fire in the pit outside. I'll light it when I'm ready to start cooking. And be sure to fill the bucket out there with water and leave it by the pit. You know, just in case something catches on fire that isn't supposed to. The Raleighs wanted to have a cookout tonight, and by golly, we're gonna have a cookout no matter who is or isn't here.
Guess all the near-death experiences and chores wore her out a little. Oh my word.
Well, I'd better get
You're
going.
not wrong.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. So on my list, we need to do the veggies and we need to do the fire. Did you tell us to do the eggs? I don't know. We'll figure that out. No, we don't have the egg basket, so only the. Save real quick. So we gotta do the veggies. Okay. So, I feel pretty confident in these ones. And those. Now, what I can't ever remember. We gotta look at the beans. Okay, because I know one of them is supposed to be like the dry brown sort of thing. Okay, Romano. Okay, so for Romano, the beans in the middle are ripe. I'm scared. I feel like those and then these ones, it's supposed to be once they're brown and crispy. I think
It's
that's
so
right.
hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Oh no, you got stuff in here that isn't ripe yet. Picking stuff before it's ripe is a waste of perfectly good food. So
How
don't
were you
do it
supposed to
again,
tell
hear?
on the Romano beans?
Now,
I
second
swear.
thing I need you to do for me is take this, go out to the chicken coop and fill it up with eggs. Just be careful of that basket. It's kinda old.
Okay,
And
veggies
don't
done.
forget to build me that campfire like I asked.
I won't forget, it's on my list. Meanie.
Right.
Okay. Let's do the eggs.
Oh,
And
no.
then...
There's a hole in it.
So here's a game breaking thing that you used to be able to do. That's not right. Used to, when I first played this, oh, that's not right. When I first played this game, there was a bug where it would let you put all of these in place and only partially like sew things back together. And if you did that, there wasn't a way to go back in and repair it again. It would just close out as though you repaired it, and then you couldn't look at it again until you try to collect eggs, and then it broke again, and then you'd repair it and go collect eggs, but it would break the game because you couldn't collect the amount of eggs that the game said you needed to collect, because those last eggs you needed broke, and it didn't just respawn more. Like, it spawns the exact amount that you need, and you used up some of the ones that you needed by dropping them out of the basket. And so you just couldn't progress the game because you couldn't get the eggs you needed. So see, like...
I'm not quite done yet.
Yes.
Why? I'm not quite done yet.
I'm not sure why she said blah
I'm
blah.
not quite done yet.
So, yeah, so... It won't let you leave early. Now, I'm trying to... Because I think that's what I did, was I stitched around the edges, and I didn't know you had to do all the stitching in the middle. But there's not going to be any eggs. So we're going to go work on the fire. Trying to figure out where Suki is. Oh, no, you're all good, Em. I can tell you how to do it. I mean, well, I guess I could do it too. It's exclamation point add points, and then at the username, and then the number of points. I don't know if that counts as me solving the first senior mode puzzle. Because it wasn't any different or harder. Okay, I say that. I didn't notice it being harder.
Bank robbers?
So I
wonder who wrote this.
I don't like the fact that the game doesn't tell you how many of these little like bundles of sticks that you need. And so you just have to wander around and hope that you get them all. And it's so easy to miss some of these because you have to approach from like very specific angles. I think that might be all of them.
So far, so good. That should do it.
Oh, nice.
There, one extremely well-built campfire, if I do say so myself.
Great looking fire, Nancy. Nice job.
Alright, bye Maggie. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. The pattern was different. Green spots between the zigzags aren't in the junior mode. Junior mode is just zigzags. Oh. Okay, I didn't even notice. Huh. Okay. Okay, campfire done. I think... Oh, no, they spawned for me. I wonder if that's supposed to be... This chicken had the large brown egg here. I have chickens that lay eggs that look like that. And they're enormous. And I also have chickens that lay really big blue eggs. They range from light blue to a light, slightly olivey toned blue. But they're really big too.
More eggs than that.
You bet I can.
Which is not common, because a lot of times when you get chickens that will lay blue eggs, they're usually small or maybe medium. But we have a breed of chickens that has large ones.
Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. Anything I can do for you now?
Do you think I could get a canteen of water from you?
Got one right here. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Oh, see, I already forgot to put on my list to get the letter. Oops. I would have figured it out eventually. Why is it so slow to open this desk?
The Raleighs sold a trunk full of junk to Mary Yazzie. Sounds like this Jane Nash person has it out for the Raleighs.
This letter is really something. Do different colored eggs taste different? No. Not really at all. I have never noticed any difference. It's like literally just the appearance is different. The color varies depending on the breed of chicken, and I don't think they taste any different or really have any different attributes. Oh, I didn't make a note of the times from the clock. Okay. I do feel like so we have Americana chickens, and those are the ones that... Can I not spin the other way? Ah! The Americana chickens have the blue eggs, and they,
This doesn't look like it was ever opened.
what was I gonna say? I feel like their eggs tend to they crack really cleanly. Um, like even when like we had a time where they like ran out of oyster shells, and so the eggs were a little more brittle, but the Americanas still had the the best shell integrity out of all of them. And so I think that's like a breed specific thing. It wouldn't matter what color the eggs are, um, because um, the like you can have one chicken that will lay from day to day, could lay a different color egg technically. Usually it's just going to be like slight variations. So like one of our Americanas sometimes has more true blue and sometimes it leans a little bit more olive green. But it's like fluctuating within like a pretty similar um, color family. But so the blues are probably my favorite because like they just crack really nicely and they're really pretty. But yeah, they don't taste any different. They're otherwise totally the same. So I would probably say they're my favorite just because of having like from cracking the eggs and dealing with them. The shells are just a bit. I would say that the shells are nicer. I don't entirely know what to say about that. Oh, but I was gonna say like you can get Americanas that will lay white or pink eggs, not necessarily blue. Um, and they would, I think, probably have the same sort of shell integrity as these blue ones because I don't think it's the color. I think it's something with the breed, possibly. Um, that's my theory. But um, how do you get the vibrant orange yolks? So there's two ways that I'm aware of. One is you like feeding them a really good, like rich, higher protein um, diet, especially if they get to like forage or eat lots of bugs and things like that. The other answer is feed them something orange. Like you put some turmeric in their food, or um, feed them like lots of carrots or like something orange. That should turn their yolks orange. Not even kidding. That's a thing. You can like fake that. So they will be brighter orange from a really rich diet, but they can also be orange just from eating things that make them orange.
As usual, things did not work out like I planned. Just when I get everything fixed just right for you to go looking for the thing I hid for you, I go and get myself arrested. But no matter what you hear, nothing is gonna happen to me. I will be fine and we will be together soon, I promise.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
feeding them more
you can
grubs.
keep busy by looking for what I hid. Start by using this piece of paper to mark where all the rock pictures are. They will tell you what to do next. Your favorite flowers, and the flowers on your favorites, start keeping them in mind too. I will leave a message for you in this here cell, just in case they decide to move me to the jail down in Tumbleweed or something. I like vexing your brain, because when you are thinking real hard, like when you're playing the piano, you are more beautiful than anything in the world. I am sure to be out of here before you find my treasure, but in case I am not, know that it is all yours, and that you are more precious to me than 10,000 treasures put together.
What?
9,
Not grubs
12,
covered in Cheeto
15,
dust.
22, 5, 25, 15, 21. Dirk. P.S. I do not and never will hold what your father did to me against you.
I agree, Amy. I would love for them to bring back the narrated letters and stuff. Would love to see that. Okay. Did Mama beat leave while I was gone earlier? I don't remember her leaving. No, I think she's just lurking, maybe. She didn't say goodbye. Didn't notice this before, but I saw somewhere where we don't really know what Dirk looked like, only Frances and her father. Yeah, this is true. I don't think we know what he looked like. So close. It's a 50-50. Yeah, see, this looks more like a 16-year-old. The portrait in the house here looks less like a 16-year-old to me. Yeah, at least for big important letters. Imagine if we heard Jake Hurley's voice reading out the letter in Train. Yeah, the letter at the end of Dan. Oh my gosh, yes. The letter in Dan that Nancy can magically translate. Oh my gosh. Turk has every attractive feature you, the player, loves. It's like Flynn Rider being designed by women. Fun fact for anyone who didn't know this, Flynn Rider from Disney's Tangled was literally designed by women. They had like they did like polls and stuff to question and ask like what did women find to be the most attractive traits in a man, and then they just put that on Flynn Rider. So they just literally made him the epitome of like peak attractive man to the average woman, which is so funny. We're even both thieves, so it's perfect. Yes, that's so funny.
July 4th, 1882. Got sworn in as sheriff. It was the 4th, so it was like all them celebrations was for me, which of course they weren't. Frances thought up a song and played it on the piano for me. I forget how it went, but it was pretty. I'm lucky to have her for a daughter.
One of my favorite Disney production trivia bits.
He brung from New York, which he calls Harrison's Yellow. Looks right dead to me, but Frances planted it out back, gave it some water, and
She's 17, yeah.
She's 17 and can read and write good and knows her numbers. Hereford's thinking to marry her, but I said she ain't of that mind yet.
I can't ever get over watching Half Moon Joe play this game and his commentary about the 17 and can count. Like, imagine being 17 and you can even count.
March 30th, 1883. Frances has got eyes for a young man named Dirk. She says he's from Prescott. Cappy says when she plays the piano, this Dirk makes everyone be quiet so he can hear her good. I ain't never seen her smile like she smiles now. I told her to bring him to the ranch for dinner, but she says he won't come because he is too shy. I wonder if that is the truth.
They had women talking to the animators about what they found attractive. Yeah, it's so funny.
Phoenix about this Dirk Valentine, who was wanted for robbing 2 banks in a stagecoach. The picture with the letter looked just like Dirk, who Frances is sweet on. When I showed her the picture, she got tearful and run off. Now, Dirk is gone, and she won't say nothing about where he went.
Maybe Meryl has his daughter's age wrong since they can't count no good. Not this.
August 2nd, 1883. Dirk Valentine is robbing banks and coaches and trains all over the territory. Frances says he never ever shoots his gun and only steals from people that already got plenty of money. But that ain't true, because some of them trains he robbed was carrying money meant to pay miners a hard-earned wages. He is nothing but a no-good, greedy
Can we bring
outlaw.
back saying we're sweet on people?
Mad when I say that. I fear she's
Honestly though, like, I'm here for that. I think it's cute.
gets letters from him
I agree with that.
September 9th, 1883. Got hold of a note Frances sent to Dirk and saw where they was going to meet. So I got a posse and we caught Dirk, and now he's in
I got a
jail.
posse.
The judge is coming next week, and I hear he's
Not
a
in the
hated
South, it
judge,
never left.
so Dirk most
Well,
likely ain't long for this
I mean,
world.
in the South, like, people still say it, but it's mostly like older people.
Says she never will again.
It's not part of like the common tongue so much anymore. Like, it's more of an outdated expression at this point.
September 13th, 1883.
I think we should bring it back.
Dirk sent a secret letter to Frances, which Mason got hold of and give to me. I locked it up so she won't ever read it.
Frances ain't allowed to see Dirk in jail, of course. If she never sees his letter, maybe she will think he don't like her no more, and maybe she will stop liking him. Frances's ma would have known what to do better than me. I wish she was still alive.
Hello, Jordan. Glad to see you. Hope your day's going well.
They hung Dirk at
I
noon.
cannot believe
thought
that
it
it's like
was
90
bad.
degrees where you guys are.
September 18th, 1883. Frances took Brownie in my big saddlebag and is gone. She ain't told no one where she's going, not even Captain.
Also, what's the elevation
But I
where
know
you're
she will
at?
forget Dirk, and when she does, she will come home because she's a smart gal and will figure out that I did what I'd done for her. January 4th, 1884. My sister says her little girl Ellie got a letter that said Frances
Just got off
went
work and
east.
driving home now. Sounds
Out of a mind to
good.
ever return. I hope this ain't the truth, because I miss her something awful.
I know you guys both started new
June 11th,
jobs, right? How's that going?
The Harrison's yellow, which Frances said was her favorite flower in the world, is just a pile of brown sticks now.
This voice acting with Meryl.
Look after delicate things like that, so it is my fault that it died.
I don't know how to look after delicate things like that, so it's my fault it died.
I ain't seen or
This
heard
is
from
the
Frances
tear
in a year.
stains.
I
Oh
tell
my
people
gosh.
she's on her way home, but when I look in my heart, I know this is a lie. She'll never come back to Shadow Ranch, and it is my fault. I'll just have to find a way to live with it.
So sad. So sad. Okay, I got the letter. Gotta take it to Mary, though. Okay, that elevation is not that high. That's actually not as high as I thought it would be. So yeah, I guess that's not helping with things being any cooler for you either. That's part of why I was surprised it was hot so early. I thought you'd have more winter than that. Raleighs are jerks to Nancy. I mean, kind of, not wrong, but this is definitely one of those games where everyone just decided that Nancy is responsible for taking care of all kinds of things that she has no business being responsible for, and then gets mad at her when she does this thing wrong that she's never been trained on how to do correctly.
Need something?
So it's not very fair.
Do you know anything about the treasure that Dirk Valentine supposedly hid for his sweetheart?
Nope.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, having a romance drama that's based off Francis and Dirk would be so cool. Did a poll on what people find to be the saddest games. Yeah, I could see people ranking this as one of the sadder games. What if there was a game where at certain points you played as one of the characters from the past? Ooh, that would be interesting. That would actually be really interesting. Hello, Charity. Enjoy your work, Lurk. Hope your day's going well. Like in this game, maybe Nancy has a dream, and in the dream you play as Francis and have to solve a puzzle or talk to Dirk, but just for a little bit. That's really cool. That is a cool idea. Top 3 saddest games, if I remember correctly, were voted to be Ghost of Thornton Hall, Shadow at the Water's Edge, and Spy. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's probably what I would put as well. Oops. Nancy's supposed to be a guest, but they expect her to do everything for them. Like, why are they okay with having a guest do all their chores? Yeah, it is kind of a weird situation. The vegetable puzzle, I feel like the picking vegetables isn't bad except for those stinking Romano beans. Like, that's what's impossible.
May I go riding now?
Yep, if you got everything I told you need, and you think you know your stuff when it comes to horses. Old Bob's all yours.
Your job's going well. Got your first remote day of the so you can work one day of the week remotely. That sounds awesome. Glad it's going well. It's like 90 right now and warm. Hopefully the temp goes down soon. Yeah, I
Talk to you later.
I would hope so, because that's a lot. It was 60 something where I am today, something like that. My car thermostat was saying it was 75 in my driveway. And I had like my AC blasting in my car. So it was like weirdly oh no, I do have notes. I do get notes. I thought I wasn't gonna get notes at all. And I got nervous because I was like, I thought I got notes. Okay. That's something. Did he... I don't remember if he said I could go riding now. I already don't remember what he was just saying. Day's going well. I've been here for like 2 hours and I'm so bored. Oh no. Found it super interesting that the 2 games voted the saddest were also the 2 voted the scariest. Analyze about the relationship of horror and tragedy and storytelling. Yeah, that's really interesting. Like, it's at least somewhat a coincidence, but yeah, that's very interesting to think about. Vegetable puzzle doesn't make sense. Vegetables don't go bad that quickly just because you stay in the sun a minute longer. Are you talking about the line Nancy says about better get these... It's so hot, I better get these vegetables into Shorty right away. Is it that, or are we talking about something else?
Need something?
Talk to you later.
Yahoo.
I'm gonna assume he said I can ride now because, I don't remember what happened in that conversation. I was distracted. Better not watch this. I got a pea brain. Oh no. We have to have big brain tonight because I'm doing senior detective and I'm already like forgetting what in the heck I'm supposed to be doing.
Come on, Bob. I'm ready.
Okay, we're good. It's good. We're fine.
Ready for some questions?
I guess at the moment you saw the blank notes, you didn't have anything noteworthy yet. Yeah, apparently that's all it was. I was really nervous I wasn't gonna have notes at all.
You bet.
Where's the horse's hocks?
On its back legs.
That's 1 out of 10.
Come on, Bob. Falls off, right?
I think I'll take a break.
Oh, no. Oh, Nancy.
I'm ready.
No, what I meant to do.
Ready to try again?
I think so.
Where's the horse's frog?
Okay. I'm just so overstimulated right now. What was I saying? When I first played this game, I did not realize what was wrong at the whole point where you're supposed to tighten the girth. I just totally missed that, which is hysterical since I was a major horse girl. And I just kept falling off and I could not figure out what was happening wrong. Like, I thought I somehow was like I wasn't gripping well for like something was wrong. I'm like, am I missing a step?
Where's the horse's frog?
Would you calm down, sir?
On the bottom of its hoof.
2 out of 10. Got a
X and
long way
Mary
to
sitting
go.
in a tree. Alright, I gotta go shower. Join later if you're still on. Sounds good, Em. We'll see you later.
Ask me something else.
How tall is a horse that's
I've been
15
rare
head?
form tonight. It's so funny.
5 feet.
3 down, 7 to go.
Ask me something else.
What kind of a horse is a Paso Fino?
A gaited horse.
That's 4 right.
Ask me something else.
How can you tell if a horse is colicking?
It keeps lying down, then standing up.
That's 5. You're halfway there.
Ask me something else.
What's the difference between a bay and a chestnut?
A bay has black points.
Bingo. That was number 6.
Okay, can we talk about the fact that the game makes a point of saying that bays have black points, and then Bob is supposed to be a bay, and he doesn't have black points. Can we just talk about that for a second? Can we talk about it? Is that this game's Western Tanager? Like, Bob is supposed to be a bay, and he does not have black points.
Ask me something else.
What tribe?
See, his ears are completely brown. They're supposed to have black points. I just found my Western Tanager moment. He is an intruder. He is a fake bay.
The
What tribe bred the first Appaloosa?
Sir, I answered you. Why aren't you listening? So certified horse girl. What are your 3 favorite horse movies? Oh gosh. Okay. Well, Spirit has to go up there. That's a classic. Great movie. Trying to think about like movies. Well, there's all the Saddle Club movies and the TV show, and those were great.
Ask me something else.
What part of a horse is most
Secretariat.
likely to get hurt when it founds?
Yeah, those are solid movies. Mama Beat. Those are really good. Saddle Club show is amazing. So good. Horse in a Gray Flannel Suit is a classic. It's great. Felicity, the Felicity movie. That one's so cute. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in years though. And I have only seen like a couple episodes of Heartland. I read the books obsessively as a kid though.
8 right. Just 2 to go.
Ask me something else.
What part of the saddle should you always check before you head out on the trail?
The cinch.
This here's your final question.
I'm ready.
What is a mule?
The offspring of a female horse and a male donkey.
Well, you answered all the questions right. And I can tell by the way you sit, you ain't gonna go falling off for no good reason. So you're free to ride outside the corral.
Where's the
Just
Valentine's Day
don't go galloping all over the
contest all
place.
entries
'Cause if you
video?
bring old Bob back
They-
all hot and sweaty, you can kiss your
I know they
cowgirl
posted it on
days at Shadow
Instagram.
Ranch
I think they did
goodbye.
on YouTube as well. Alright.
Okay, Bob. What do you say we do some sightseeing?
I wish that Mary Yazzie place had like more to it. Only the winners. Oh, not all the entries. I thought they posted something with it. Racing Stripes. That one is such a good one. I loved that one. That one is so good. I would watch that right now.
Really old.
I'm so distracted trying to like remember everything I was supposed to be doing in the game. And I can't think.
Hi,
But
can I help you?
Also, a lot of these movies I haven't seen in a very long time. There's also that movie, what was it called? Hidalgo? That had, what's his face? Oh my gosh, what is his name that played Aragorn in Lord of the Rings? I can't remember that actor's name. But I remember watching that movie and liking it.
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying at Shadow Ranch.
I'm Mary Yazzie. I heard what happened last night. Tough break for the Raleighs.
Yes,
Getting
Viggo
that place going has
Mortensen.
been a real struggle
Yes,
for
yes,
them.
yes, thank you.
How did you hear about it?
Word gets around.
You probably know everyone in the valley, don't you? Oops, I almost forgot. Bet wanted me to give you this.
Great. I want to buy a small piece of property from them. It must be their response.
Bad news?
They rejected my offer.
Here,
Well,
I will
I
try
guess
to
that's
give you
that.
more Pa
But as long as
Pennies.
you're here, look around.
Let's see.
All the jewelry you see, all the rugs, the beadwork, the pottery, they were all made by local artists, including yours truly. So if you want to know something, especially if you want to know how much something is, just ask.
Dude, what are you talking about?
See if that works. I will try to go and give Amy some more points as well.
Are there many petroglyphs around here?
If you take the trail to Cougar Bend, there are hundreds. A lot of them were probably made by the Anasazi. They lived in the area until about 700 years ago, when they just suddenly picked up and left.
This is reminding me of when I went out to Arizona and we went to a abandoned native settlement that had petroglyphs. And it kind of had like a similar story that it was a place where there was a group of people and then there was like some sort of more transient groups that were coming through and living there. And then everyone just kind of left and we don't know why. And then eventually these like Spaniard shepherds settled in that area in like the 1800s or something. And then in the 1900s, there was like an archaeologist that moved in there, and everyone just like thought he was crazy because they thought the place was haunted and stuff. And he just moved in there. It was just like, I'm gonna just hang out and, you know, see what's here in this place. And then after he left, like it's just been kind of not restored, but basically they went through and excavated things enough that you can kind of see the dwelling better, and they tried to preserve like the integrity of the buildings, but they tried to not disturb anything and like really change it. So it's not been touched very much. It's mostly just been exposing what is there and doing very minimal work to help the stability of it.
It was great talking to you.
No,
Thanks
no.
for stopping by.
That's not the one I meant to
Hi,
click.
can I help you with something?
Is that old trunk over there the one you bought from the Raleighs?
Yeah, they didn't want much for it, so I took it off their hands. Problem is, I still don't know what's in it because I can't figure out how to open it.
Have you asked the Raleighs about it?
They were no help, although they did offer to buy it back from me. I just told them to keep looking for a way to get it open.
It was great
It was
talking
so
to you.
cool.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it was so cool to go to that place. I need to share some pictures from that again.
Would you mind if I try to get this open?
Please do. In fact, if you get it open, I'll let you keep something from it. You can have your pick.
Something goes here. The initials on this trunk. Whose are they? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I like this minigame. This minigame does not work well on my laptop though. My laptop is 6 years old. Thereabouts. It's roughly 6 years old. but it's also just like a really cheap laptop. It does not. Oh no. Well, that's wrong.
The monster is outside and he is looking at the castle. Everybody be cool.
I am not doing this right at all. This is so wrong. Oh no. Oh.
Pasta la pasta.
I don't remember how this one is supposed to work. Is this one different on senior, or am I stupid? Oh gosh. How am I even supposed to do this? Okay, okay. It's different? Okay, okay. I was like, I feel like I don't remember this. Aha, maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Ah! This is wrong. Ah! Oh no. Oh, maybe, maybe. Oh, yes, yes, yes. No. No, this is clearly wrong. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Deary me. That's nope. Okay, new idea. No, because that's just gonna... This is gonna be the same problems before, just different. It's the same problems before. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I hate it here. Oh! Oh my gosh. I just jump scared myself. Not this. Well, that's wrong. I did got 8. That's... Yep, I got 8 again. Okay. What did I think that was going to accomplish? Okay, hear me out. Oh. No, this is still going to be a problem. Oh no, I created a problem. Bye, Hannah. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming. Okay. No, no, no. No, no, no. I feel like I was onto something here.
I should call them and keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
No, that's definitely wrong. Okay. Hold on.
Sounds like upstairs people problems to me. I'm downstairs people.
No, that didn't do anything. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I love Harper too. Okay. Move any? Nope. Like, I feel like this is something. This is like, I'm either just extremely stupid or this is difficult. Oh. I was doing it the right way, I just missed a step. Okay.
Cool.
That
An
was
old
cheeky.
token or something.
Okay. Well, we're definitely going to be doing the whole save and reload strategy for the Cappy's Fun Machine thing, because I'm not earning a gazillion of those things. Just kidding. Actually, wouldn't be hard now,
Beautiful horse.
given that I know how to do it.
Hi, can I help you with something?
Is that you riding that beautiful
Oh yeah, I
Palomino
need to
in the
save.
picture over there?
That's my horse Banner. I train him myself.
What else can he do?
Anything I ask. He and I are both pretty talented.
I won something that looks like a token when I played that game over there. What is it?
They actually used those for something back in the 1880s, but I don't know what.
Oh, senior level 1 and 2 is level 2 and 3 from junior.
It was
That
great
makes
talking to you.
sense.
Come in again.
Okay. Yes, we are going to save. I think I remember how to do it, though. So that's something. Okay, I can check off taking the letter to Mary.
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novels, like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels...
Never mind.
Did we... Okay, she did tell us about the petroglyphs.
Heck, why walk when I can ride? Better not leave old Bob behind.
I'm trying to remember now where I heard this about it becoming an issue that, oh, what is it? Or how this happened. But something has happened where like rattlesnakes have figured out that they can, I guess that like things they would prey on, or basically rattlesnakes have figured out that they're detected by their rattling sound, and so they stopped doing that. Like they don't always make the rattling noise because they know that people or animals or whatever can detect them. And so they're going incognito, and that is kind of terrifying. I don't remember exactly what it is that's like was the trigger for that I heard for why they started doing that. Incognito rattlesnakes are definitely a terrifying concept. Yeah, for real.
I need a rope.
So now they're just like a normal snake. I mean, yeah, but like a really dangerous one. So it's made them even more of a threat because they are easier to accidentally like stumble across. Wait a second. Where's this other one? Oh. Guess that's yeah, that's that one. Okay, so we can't get those until we get the rope. They've been patched out. Oh my word. Okay. Why are you telling me I have stuff I haven't? Don't tell me I have to look at the task list even though there's nothing there. Found a hognose snake in your backyard, played dead. When your husband picked it up, the effect was ruined by it still flicking its tongue every few seconds. Oh my word. That's wild. I love how easy it is to just hack the phone. Oh, but if you do that hack, you can't.
Hello? Hi,
oh,
guys.
you can do this.
So what Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed say? Get this. Last night, Uncle Ed and Aunt
Phone
Bet
is so
found a
busted in this
rattlesnake
game.
in their room.
Oh my gosh! Are they okay?
Well, actually, it bit Uncle Ed.
Is he alright?
He will be. Right now, he's in the hospital. He'll probably be there for a day or two. Aunt Bet's staying with him.
Oh my gosh!
And apparently a phantom horse showed up at just about the same time as that snake.
A phantom horse? Of all the times to get stranded in some stupid airport. Look, you just better keep us posted, Nancy Drew. That's all I gotta say.
Apparently last night, this glowing horse came galloping up out of nowhere, caused a huge commotion, then went galloping off and disappeared.
It was glowing?
It looked like it was glowing.
You're there investigating phantom horses, and what are we doing? A big fat nothing. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
I love that quote. I don't know why, but I love it. That does it, George. We're suing the airline.
The cook, Shorty Thurmond, he says the phantom horse belonged to this outlaw named Dirk
I
Valentine,
love how
who was
Bob is just
hanged back in
staring
the
at me
1880s.
while I'm talking on the phone in the middle of the desert.
I don't think so.
Well, how come his horse got to become a phantom and he didn't? Bess, phantoms don't really exist, okay?
According to legend, seeing the horse is bad
No, I'm
luck.
with Bess. What's with this prejudice? Why can't the outlaw become a phantom too?
Don't you think it's kind of odd how that rattlesnake showed up in the Raleigh's bedroom right after that phantom horse showed up outside?
Bess is angry with the injustice of it all.
Dave said when the horse appeared, everyone ran outside to look.
So, you're saying someone used the horse to lure everyone outside, then put the snake in their room, knowing no one would be watching?
It's possible, don't you think?
But if you're right, it means someone wants to hurt Aunt Bet and Uncle Ed. Oh my gosh! If you're right, it means that someone is on the ranch.
And whoever it is must be working with an accomplice. You know, someone to wrangle the horse.
So everyone there is a suspect.
That's right.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
Would you believe I found a letter that Dirk Valentine wrote to Frances Humber?
No way.
It was locked up in this chest that belonged to her father, and the letter was never opened. According to his journal, her father intercepted it and locked it away before Frances could read it.
So did you read it? Of course she did. I mean, she better have.
The letter may explain what the deal is with that phantom horse.
What'd the letter say?
Well, evidently Dirk wanted Frances to have the loot he'd stashed, so he set up this elaborate treasure hunt for her. The letter contained all sorts of weird, obscure clues to help her find what he'd hidden.
But if the letter was never opened, Frances couldn't have found the treasure. Oh my gosh, it could still be out there.
And someone could be using that phantom horse to chase the Raleighs off the ranch because they want to be the ones to find it.
We're stuck here when we could be there with you looking for hidden loot? That does it, George. We're suing the airline and the airport.
Bess is ready to sue absolutely everybody.
I finally went for a trail ride.
You went horseback riding?
I rode to this store that this
I don't
woman
remember
named
this
Mary
dialogue.
Yazzie owns. She seems to have a bit of an attitude problem when it comes to the Raleighs. And she trains horses in her spare time.
Whoa, definitely another suspect.
I'm not sure what I should do next.
Take a look at the case notes you keep in your notepad. Maybe some of them will spark some ideas.
That's it for
Gee,
now.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Words, Nancy. Call us.
Does anyone have any recommendations for something to draw? You could draw Bess suing the airlines. The ladies love scavenger hunts leading to treasure.
What?
Hi, Frank.
Nancy, what a relief.
Well, obviously I have to say this dialogue option.
I can't tell if you're happy to be talking to me or just happy not to be talking to laptop guy.
To be honest, it's a little of both.
He calls every 3.25 minutes. You can set your watch by him.
But the good news is, he's being so
Yeah, you could
obnoxious,
do, you could draw Bob,
We're going
the
to solve
horse.
this case in record time.
Like they say, every cloud has a silver lining.
Uh-oh, incoming call. Think it's him?
Not can
3.25
confirm.
minutes. It's him.
Want me to hang up?
No. He can leave a message.
So what's going on there?
New merch idea. Okay.
The Raleighs aren't here because Mr. Raleigh was bitten by a rattlesnake last night.
Whoa, how bad off is he?
He's still in the hospital.
Not
but
Bob
they
the
think he's
Bay or
gonna be
Bob the
okay.
Fake Bay.
And that's not all that happened last night.
We're listening.
Apparently, this glowing horse came running up to the ranch house, caused everybody to go rushing out to look, then went racing off into the night.
We get nut jobs who can't keep track of their computers. And what does Nancy get? Horses that glow in the dark. I mean, I know life isn't fair, but this is ridiculous.
I could sure use a hint when it comes to using that piece of paper Dirk left for Frances to keep track of where the rock
Who's
pictures
Bob
are.
the Fake Bay?
And when you see one,
This is Bob the Fake Bay.
Eventually, a message will appear, if you're careful.
Catch you later.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Because, you see, Bob is supposed to be a bay, which would mean he has black points. But you see, Bob doesn't have black points. No, technically Bob isn't a bay because he doesn't have black points. Did you just get a hint in senior mode? Yes. Technically. Am I breaking the game? First we have Bob the fake bay, now we have a hint in senior mode. I'm just cheating all over the place.
It was great talking to you. Catch you later.
Okay. I need
goes here.
the help with
Something goes
opening this. But I need to talk to Charlena for that, and I don't remember how to trigger that.
Charlena Purcell's
Ah!
office.
Hi,
Like that.
my name is Nancy Drew. May I please speak to Miss Purcell? I'm
Well,
staying at
it
a ranch in
was
Central
a
Arizona, and since she
dialogue
knows so
option that
much about the
included a
history of
hint,
Arizona, I
not
thought maybe she
can
could
I
answer
have a
some
hint.
questions for me.
Maybe that's the distinction.
Well, I came across a very old trunk that might contain stuff that has to do with these people named Dirk Valentine and Francis Humber. Only I can't open it.
Did you say Dirk Valentine?
And his girlfriend, Francis Humber, yes.
Would you hold, please?
Thank you for holding, and thank you for calling the office of Charlena Purcell. Miss Purcell's latest novel, like Wind Through My Heart, was an instant bestseller. And like so many of her novels, it recently received the Catherine Cooper Award for Historical Excellence.
The dramatic guitar solo is really making it right now. It's really selling
This is Charlena. Who is this
the voicemail.
Nancy Drew?
Tell me about the trunk you found.
Well, the lock seems to have something to do with this image that's engraved on the trunk right above it.
Describe the image.
It's this kind of abstract design made up of hearts and doves and the initials EH and AH.
EH would be Eldridge Humber, and AH would be Abigail Humber, Francis Humber's grandparents. The picture no doubt commemorates their wedding day, which was April 9th, 1811.
Those numbers must have something to do with the directions in which those wrenches need to be pointing.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know. In the course of my research, I've only read about the trunks Merrill and Eldridge Humber handcrafted. I've never actually opened one. However, I've been running across fascinating tidbits concerning the Humber family and stashing them away for years. When I have enough tidbits stashed away, I may well write a book about them.
Then you'd probably be very interested to know what's in this trunk.
Yes, I would. And since I've helped you, or tried to, it's only fair that you help me, don't you think?
Sure, I'll keep you posted. Did I mention that I'm staying at Shadow Ranch?
This just gets better and better. I'll tell my assistant to put your calls through immediately. By the way, why are you so interested in the Humbers?
Knowing more about them and what happened in the past may help me figure out something
Playing
that's
this
going on
game
in
is
the
just
present.
making me want to
I'm
write
kind of a
that
detective.
text fanfic.
I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Taking off my socks because I'm getting too hot. Okay, so we're gonna open the trunk. Okay, he's not a,
I got the trunk open!
Great, thank you. Go ahead and take something from it. You deserve a reward.
I wonder how you open this. Bingo! Green bottle under... wonder what that means.
okay. I'm gonna go back to the ranch. That is a really clever one, Samuel. Oh, good night, Mama Beat. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Can I take the saddle, please?
Uh-oh. I'd better put that
Can I have the chocolate bar that fell out? Okay, I'm sorry. Can we talk about the saddle dropping a chocolate bar? You mean to tell me that chocolate bar was sitting between the saddle and the saddle blanket while Nancy's been riding this horse all afternoon in 90-degree weather? That is upsetting. That is deeply upsetting.
You still here?
Should I be somewhere else?
Yeah, home in your nice soft Betty by. You and your friends, if they ever show
I've never
up,
said that dialogue option before.
more than 3 days out
I've
here.
never said that dialogue option before.
Well, I hope you like surprises, Tex, because you're in for one.
City folk can't take living out here. Too rugged, too much work.
We're gonna sass him right back. Makes you wonder what's really in a Cocoa Kringle. This is
I
so
need a
funny.
rope. Do you think I could borrow yours?
Nope.
Okay.
I understand you have a sister named Jane Nash.
So what if I do?
Oh, the Hotchkiss redeemable. It's redeem and then just the drumstick emoji.
Did you know that she used to work for the Raleighs?
No, she didn't. What gave you that idea? Hey, you've been snooping, haven't you? In the Raleigh stuff? In my stuff?
Not really. I mean, not technically.
My business ain't none of your business. And that includes any sisters I may or may not have. You need to go. I'm busy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Ah.
And she'll be coming around the mountain when she goes.
Bad yodeling.
Yodelay.
I can't take any more.
Where are you going? You can't leave. The Raleighs said we were to have a cookout and entertain our guest.
Yeah, well, I don't call this entertainment. It's worse than whatever that stuff was you cooked.
That was lamb ragout for your information, and it was great. If you couldn't appreciate it, it's because your taste buds are about as sophisticated as a sand flea's.
I think I'll turn in too. Night,
Me
ma'am.
too, Tex. Me
Next
too.
time, just stick to burgers.
Et tu, Brute? You see that? You see what I put up with? Day in and day out, I cast my culinary pearls before ungrateful, uncultured swine.
Well,
I'll show them.
I'll write a best-selling cookbook. That's what I'll do. Then I'll get
My own TV show. Then I'll do a movie. While they're out there punching cattle, I'll become a gazillionaire. Yeah, I basically have the rant memorized too. Dun-dun-dun. I love the implication that Nancy's just standing there for that long, staring at it.
Phantom horse showed up again?
The pump
Hello
house
again,
blew just as
Maggie.
the horse was galloping away.
Oh my, this is awful. Maybe Shorty was right. Maybe that horse is a bad omen.
I'm more inclined to think that someone is using that horse to divert attention.
What do you mean?
It's possible that while everyone's attention was on that horse, someone sabotaged the pump house.
Why on earth would someone sabotage the pump house?
Could someone be trying to get back at you for something?
I can't imagine who.
Maybe I can find out.
You don't think Tex or Shorty or Dave is somehow involved, do you?
It's possible, but I just don't know yet.
Oh my, you might not be safe there.
Maybe we should send her home.
I'll be fine, really. I want to help, and I
Pretty
can
much.
help.
Well, it sounds like we could certainly use your help.
I don't remember the way Nancy says that line in Message in Haunted Mansion. I've only played that game just a few times, like maybe 3 times. I haven't played it very much, so I don't remember that one as well. I need to replay it more.
Can you think of anyone who might have a grudge against you?
No, but I'll tell you what. Ed and I will put our thinking caps on, and if anything comes to us, we'll call you.
I love how she says no.
Not yet.
Tell her about the storms.
Tell me about the what?
The storms. You need to
You
be
mean the
careful
storms
when
that
you go
never
riding
happen?
because it can be sunny one minute and pouring down rain the next.
I'll be careful.
Good. And if you have any more questions, just call.
One more thing. Until I figure out what's going on, it would probably be a good idea not to mention my suspicions to anyone at the ranch.
Says Nancy while standing in the living room.
I will. Bye.
Right by Shorty, who loves to gossip. That's funny. Yeah, I love how Bet says no to anyone having a grudge against them after getting threats and hate mail from Jane Nash and knowing that Miriazi is mad at them for the fact they won't sell that piece of property to him. Like, no, we can't think of anybody who'd have a grudge against us. Definitely not that lady that's been sending us threats in the mail. Definitely not. Like, Bet, do you just assume the best in everyone, or are you this oblivious? Like, what is this? Ooh. Okay, so I remember... I don't need to save again, but whatever. So I remember there's a whole thing with how, like... Oh, what is it? Is it if you do that, or if you don't?
Mineral deposits?
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
For your
Wait,
information,
no, I want to
got
escape
those
this.
maps because I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or two around here. But
Bet
like
that
most
snake
of
just
my
seems so
get-rich-quick
friendly.
ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently,
Oh, the
there's
storms
no
are in the
gold left
book.
in them thar hills,
Yeah, I feel
or
like they
silver
were
or copper
gonna
or
have something
anything
with
else.
that in the game,
Now,
and
I
they
don't
just
ever want
didn't.
to catch you in my stuff again.
Okay, but
Hey,
what if?
shout in here, Nancy. I need...
Okay, I want to try something. What if?
Mineral deposits?
Hold on. Oh, it doesn't pull it up in there yet. So what if? Can I call him from here? I'm curious.
Hello?
Hi, Aunt Bet. I forgot
You
to ask you before how
theorize
Uncle Ed was doing.
Well, he definitely has some kind of infection.
that the barrel racing was to teach you how to evade debris during a flood later. That's an interesting theory.
I'll be in touch.
We'll be right here. Bye.
Okay, is it still gonna... Guys, Shorty didn't catch me. Shorty didn't catch me. It's okay, so it still did the thing. It did the thing. So, yeah, so this is the problem. So if you do that... Okay, hold on. I'm experimenting. Hold on, let me experiment.
Mineral deposits?
Okay, let's just do that again. I think if you do this, it makes it so that you can't
Hi,
contact
Aunt
that
Beth.
guy,
I forgot to ask
but
you
you don't
before
get
how
caught.
Uncle Ed was doing.
Well, he definitely has some kind of infection.
I'm fine.
So they've got him on antibiotics. We'll be here at least 2 more days.
I'll be in touch.
Call us anytime.
Yeah, okay, so he didn't get caught. But we don't get the phone number. So, yeah, I knew there was a way to do it where you don't get caught, but you can't call the guy. I wasn't thinking that was it, but... And then, now when you go back in, he's there, so...
Miss Nancy, how may I be of service?
So it means you can't follow up on that plot line.
Well, I'd
but,
better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
It is optional to call. I am going to go back and let him catch me, though, because I would like to have that phone conversation. But if you'd like to not be caught, you can do that. Just know that you can't follow up on that plot line if you
Mineral deposits?
don't get caught. Which is interesting. It's like, you think Nancy can't read that if she pulls out her phone while she's over here?
Can I help you find something?
No, actually, I pretty much found everything on my own.
For your information, I got those maps because I was hoping there might be a long-lost gold mine or two around here. But like most of my get-rich-quick ideas, it didn't pan out. Apparently, there's no gold left in them thar hills, or silver, or copper, or anything else. Now, I don't ever want to catch you in my stuff again. Yes?
I'd like to apologize.
Just proves we're birds of a feather. I've been known to go poking through other people's stuff myself.
Have you ever met Mary Yazzie?
Course. Nice lady. I mean, for the most part. Gets real unfriendly when the subject of the Rowleys comes up.
What about Dave Gregory? He's so quiet. I can't tell if he's being secretive or just shy.
My money's on shy. I mean, it kinda takes brains to be secretive, and he strikes me as being pretty much a lightweight in that department. Know what I mean? Oh, Nancy,
Not calling
it's great
Dave
having you
dumb.
here. I mean, I like to talk,
Not
you know?
this.
I like to converse, to debate, to discuss.
He really just called Dave dumb? The audacity of this man.
Most people think I'm too nosy.
You're not nosy. Me neither. People like you and I are
I don't know, you
fascinated by the
got a
human
kind of
condition,
sizable
that's all.
nose, my dude.
So, who else do you want to talk about?
Nobody really.
Right? Like, how dare he attack Dave?
But I'm not stupid.
Exactly, thank
Have you been out to the pump house?
All the water to the ranch house has been cut off. The livestock will still get water from the windmills, but we humans are gonna have to get every single drop of water we use from the faucet in the pump house. And that's gonna be a royal pain. Why can't that darn horse do its cursed thing somewhere else?
I can't remember if Suki is up on top of my wardrobe or not. Or like my storage cabinet next to me. No, who's Dave? Nobody, Ned. You don't need to worry about it.
You really think what happened to the pump house was the result of bad luck?
I saw the pipe. It was rusted through. That's why it burst. That and bad vibes from that equine banshee.
Got any chores you want me to do?
Do exactly what you did for me yesterday, and I'll be forever grateful. Start by picking all the ripe stuff in the garden again. Basket's outside.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime.
Isn't this also going to be the day when we do the birthday cake? Get the egg basket, or the vegetable basket. Okay. Ah. Okay, hold on. I'm saving. I think I should be worried. I can't tell. I think that's one of those. Yeah, okay, it is. You know what? We're gonna risk it. I'm gonna say all of those are ripe. I don't know that either of those are, and these are.
It's so hot, I should get these vegetables into Shorty right away.
Pick those vegetables for me yet?
Take a look.
Good for you.
Ooh, okay.
Now, if you just fill that egg basket for me again, we'll be all set.
Well, I'd better get going.
Drop by anytime. Got those eggs for me?
Right here.
Good for you. I need you to do one more thing. It's Tex's birthday. The Raleighs told me to make him a cake. Now, if I make it, he'll throw a fit. But if you make it, he might actually appreciate it. So why don't you dig a cake recipe out of the recipe box and have at it? I don't care when you make it, just so it's done by the end of the day. The icing's already made.
Could I get a canteen of water from you?
You betcha. You're good to go.
Well, I'd better get going.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay. Alright, so let's write down the ingredients to the cake. So cup of butter, 2 eggs, 1 2/3 milk, 4 cups of flour, tablespoon of baking powder, 2 1/3 sugar, and 3 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. Could help Nancy with chores if she let you solve mysteries.
First thing I'll need to make that cake is a mixing bowl.
Why is this better butter with D's? Why isn't it just better butter? Because those are only one letter off from each other. I don't know. But we're putting 2 full sticks of butter in this cake. That is a lot of butter for this cake. Like a lot. Okay, 1 2/3 milk. Four cups of flour. Then we're doing a tablespoon of baking powder, 2 1/3 cups of sugar, and then 3 teaspoons of vanilla. I stand by the fact that there's no reason this should not have been able to work in the, what is it, 9x13 or whatever casserole dish.
Looks like I'm gonna have to guess how long to cook it and what temperature to use. Perfect.
Ah, nailed it.
Maybe I should try a little, just to be sure. I should put that icing Shorty made on it. What are these?
I made you that flour Frances mentioned in her recipe. I cut all the pieces out of marzipan using her old forms, but I'll be darned if I can figure out how the pieces go.
Ah, there we go.
It's a tulip. What's this?
That's food
What
coloring,
are
so you can paint
these?
that marzipan flour.
I didn't know you. Oh my gosh. That explains why it looks so much darker here, is because you're supposed to add more coloring, and I don't usually do that. Well, you learn something new every day. No, you don't have to add more color, I don't think. I think that's optional. Okay. I'm gonna go see about, I think I've got to feed the horses and get the lariat. I'll try to do those couple things and then we'll call it there for the night. There's someone in front of you in line that looks like Scott Carty. Oh, snap.
Not that my family's any of your concern, but my sister did work for the Raleighs back in Phoenix. She got fired, she got mad, but she's over it. Okay?
What if, hear me out, what if she's not over it?
So it's just a coincidence that you ended up working for the Raleighs too?
Of course not. Janie got me curious, so I checked them out and wound up hiring on. They're decent people.
I don't know if I've asked that before. Not say hello to him for me. I was gonna say if it were me and it was him, I'd be too scared to go talk to him. Which is kind of true, but also I shouldn't be scared to talk to him because I've talked to him face to face before. Like he's seen my face before. And we've technically spoken before. So I'm not like, I mean, he probably doesn't even remember me, but like I'm not in some sense a complete stranger. Like, I don't know. I feel like that shouldn't be that intimidating, but it also kind of would be. Yeah, because I was on the, what was it? It was E. Mullins stream during the Pan Can month, where she did a stream with Scott Carty, and I was one of the people on the stream with her. So we chatted as part of that.
So all the bad stuff that's been going on around here, it's
And yeah,
not
Little
because
One
you're
Cave was
helping her
on that
get back
too.
at the Raleighs for letting her go?
That was a good stream. You guys should go watch it.
I'd have probably fired her too.
I love that. I would have probably fired her too.
Has anyone tried going after that phantom horse when it appears?
Nope. Always something else going on. Like Ed Raleigh
Oh,
getting
you're hard to
snake bit,
forget.
pump house blown
Is
up.
I feel like that's not entirely a compliment.
Couldn't catch it anyway.
That feels like a backhanded compliment.
Is it okay if I go riding?
Nope. Feed the chickens and the horses in the corral first. Could be fatal if you mess up, so don't.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Okay. Chickens, they just get 2 scoops of chicken chow.
Okay, chickens, come and get it.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Excuse me? Are these supposed to be beans? Those are beans. I'm not imagining that, right? That those dark reddish things are beans. Someone else please confirm I'm not just totally misinterpreting what that is. They look like beans. I think I had assumed that they were. Yeah, they look like kidney beans or something. Beans, at least certainly raw beans, are extremely toxic to chickens. Like, very toxic. Like, you cannot feed any amount of them to chickens or it's very dangerous. So that's weird. Did we have another Western Tanager moment? Okay. I think these are the mixed pellets. Yeah. One oats, 2 oats. 1.5 mix. And then we need to do 2 of these, because that's only half. Yeah. This is for Bob. So cute. Okay. Let's do Clyde. 3 oats. 1.5 mix. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and write down aces. 1 oats. Half corn. remix, but let's... Okay, Clyde is 3 oats.
I don't think that's enough.
Oh yeah. My bad. I didn't add the rest of it. Okay. So I'm just curious. He's not moving. I'm curious what you guys think for headcanons of if Bess and George were here, which horse would Bess ride and which horse would George ride? So I have a theory, and I feel like I'm right, and I'm curious if you guys would agree. Okay, so here's Clyde, and here's Ace.
Need something?
May I go riding now?
Old Bob's all yours. I set up some barrels and a sawhorse so you can do some barrel racing and practice roping. Whenever you're out there, I'll watch you and time you. If you get good enough, like say, you get your time below 10 seconds.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Casey.
Like say, 4 times out of
I
5,
think
I'll give you your
that
very
Bess
own
would
variant.
ride
practice as much
Clyde,
as you want whenever you
and
want.
George
Just don't go
would
walking off
take
with my
Ace.
rope, 'cause I'll be watching.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
I don't know if I can fully explain it to you, but like I feel so confident in this. Wait, I need to saddle up the horse.
Come on, Bob.
All right. Yeah, it's like with it's the appearance of the horses, but I can't fully like nail it down.
Let's go. Yeah, yeah.
9.5. How about that? You did it.
I've never gotten that on the first try. I don't think I've ever gotten that on the first try. What is this? Absolutely not. This one I'm definitely not gonna get on the first try.
Yes. Gotcha. Yes. Gotcha.
Congratulations.
I just need to make comments about how I'm not gonna get this on the first try more often, apparently. What is this? How?
All right. right. Now I can get my own lariat.
Ace looks like the
Barrel
horse from
race in
Spirit.
10 seconds and
Yeah, it
whip
looks
the
more
sawhorse
tomboyish
4 out of
almost,
5
which is a weird thing to say.
Do I get
Yeah,
a
that's
lariat?
exactly how I feel. it's the streamer look.
Why?
Figured you'd be good for some laughs out there. You weren't.
Are you having an easier time with senior mode? Right? Like, I feel like this is going so much smoother than last time I played it.
May I go riding again?
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Just stay out of trouble.
Oh my word. Well. Okay, you know, I say that. We should go ahead and do the petroglyphs before I get off, because otherwise I'm not gonna remember that. Save the game before I have to redo all that, because I won't be able to replicate it. Oh yeah, I have to get the saddle again. Didn't you beat both Taffy Shop mini games first try and train? Yes. Yes, last week.
Come on, Bob.
Literally just happened. I don't know what is going on, but it's very unsettling. Can I? Hold on.
Okay, Bob, let's
Okay,
go.
I can do this just for fun, apparently. And make Tex stand out here for no reason. Make him waste his time. Like, sorry, Tex. I know you got stuff to do, but you have to stand here and time me for no reason.
How about that? You did it.
I did it right again for just doing it for fun. Okay, I'm gonna stop touching things. Makes sense how this would be dodging debris. Yeah, I could see it, for sure. But arcade game and Cappy's on the first try when she streamed this game. Yeah, I did. I do remember that, and I freaked out because that does not happen.
That looks like Mary Yazzie.
Okay, now I will say, I always feel like... Okay, maybe not this one. Doing the lasso in the jail cell is difficult, though. This one's maybe not quite as much, but...
Ta-da!
I don't usually get that one on the first try, either.
I can't get my map out now. I'll just remember the petroglyphs I see and check my map later. Beneath Cappy's keys, Pappy's name, please.
How do I turn around? Oh no. Let me escape! Okay. I think next I would be trying to go talk to Mary or Tex or something. So I'll go ahead and head over here. And then I think I need to be getting off because we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. and I need to go take care of other business. Like the mountain of laundry on my bed. This is fine. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and save it there. I'll make myself a note. Talk to Mary. Oh, I need to call the sheriff. Dr. Mary, call sheriff. Oh, we have to investigate the pump house. Oh, we just like totally forgot all of that. See, like I don't know what's happening. Dr. Mary, call sheriff. Pump house. Ghost town. Okay, so I've made some notes of where to start next time. So I think that'll be good. Now, so next stream stuff. Something less ominous, please. So, as far as I'm aware, we should be having a Stardew Valley stream Friday night. Friday night here on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If for some reason that gets canceled or something happens, I think I will be planning to pick this game back up on Friday and still stream. So there should be a stream either way, but the plan is for it to be Stardew at 7. Because things are, with Ricky being pregnant and getting further along in her pregnancy, there's just more stuff going on there. So sometimes there might be some cancellations, but hopefully we're going to get in a few more good Stardew streams before the baby duck comes. Yeah, gotta keep it flexible. But I should be, like I said, I should be streaming either way. Because on Monday, there is something that is supposed to be releasing on Monday. A certain Carmen Sandiego video game. And I'm planning to get that game and play it on Monday on release day. So that is the plan right now. So Monday will not be a Nancy day, it will be a Carmen Sandiego day. Because I am so excited for this video game, you don't even know. Especially Netflix Carmen Sandiego, which is what this game is based off of, I go like absolutely feral for Carmen Sandiego. I am so excited. You don't even know, I'm so excited. And I've been waiting for this game to come out for a while, and yeah, I'm just super stoked. So I really want to play it on release day because I think that'll be a lot of fun. And so yeah, that's the plan currently. So 6 p.m. Eastern on Monday, planning to do the new Carmen Sandiego game. We can pick up we'll pick up something different, another Nancy Drew game or part 2 of this, whichever. Something, or maybe the DLC for A Little to the Left. We'll figure out something as a backup plan if something should happen with the Carmen Sandiego game, just because it is release day and could have bugs, like who knows. But hopefully everything's going to go smoothly and we'll be able to play that. So that is what's coming up here in like the next week. And yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. But this has been a great time. I'm already forgetting things that are happening in the game and struggling to keep up with it, which is not surprising. at all. I'm very heavily reliant on the task list. But I've had a lot of fun. And yeah. Thanks for being here, everybody. And hanging out, chatting, all that good stuff. Don't forget to like the live if you haven't already. Helps me out. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.